Alrighty guys, welcome back to Dark Souls. Part 3, coming at ya. Like Cleopatra. Oh dear. Oh, what a great start we're off to. Look, this is... getting ahead of myself with all this Cleopatra talk. Look, if you look at the bottom right of the screen there, you'll notice that this video is sponsored by Power Director. That is because I realised today that if I want to make videos longer than 10 minutes, then I'm going to have to improvise, and that's what I'm doing. So, thanks Power Director for giving me this free software to edit all this together and do a lovely voiceover all in one go. So that's, I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants a little bit, but I'm just going to see how it goes. It also means that oh, look at this. I'll just stop talking for a second just to take a look at this. Right, this is the whole area that we're about to be exploring. So it's worth just having a little gander before. And, okay, we're out of the asylum, folks. So, welcome to Firelink Shrine. This is one of the central locations of the whole game. And we're about to spend a little time here, so I'm really sorry if this is going to get boring for a little while, but I'm going to try and explain some of the background stuff in the game just before we set off to go anywhere, really just to kind of lay a base level of understanding of what we're going to do. So before we go exploring, let's not ignore the gifts that are being given to us. So let's go pick that up. 3 humanity, okay, and that is on top of the one that we got when we killed the asylum demon. He dropped humanity as well, so that's 4 that we're rocking in the inventory now. And just to explain a little bit about humanity and bonfires and a ton of other boring stuff, let's get into that, shall we? So humanity, first of all, that we've just picked up there. Right, boom. That essentially, like, you see how in the top left-hand corner of the screen, that's just gone onto a meter there. So I'm going to get to humanity in a second, but it's just worth noting that since I popped one of those, since I've used it and I've added it to sort of my active inventory, that's going to be sitting there. I'm going to come back to it shortly because I'm going to get to kindling and reversing hollowing in a minute. But before we do, I'm just going to spend a minute to talking about souls, the whole soul system and what you do with them. So you'll have noticed as we've gone through Undead Asylum, every time we kill somebody, we get souls for that. So leveling up, I guess, at this point of the game is going to be your chief purpose. So here you've got all of the stuff that you can dump your levels into, dump your souls into, convert those into levels, and bump your stats up in whatever area that you want. If you use the back button, then you can scroll through and get the descriptions for all those. So what they do, like adding more health, like giving yourself a bigger health bar, giving yourself more stamina, being able to carry more, etc, etc. So depending on the style that you want to play the game in, it depends where you want to put those. You see my total of souls up there was over 2,000, but because I'm playing a warrior build, which is sword and shield, I'm going to dump it into extra health, extra stamina, and a bit of extra strength for now. It's a solid base to get us off to the races. So you see that's now, I've gone up from level 4 to level 7, and I don't have enough souls yet. My next level is 775, so that's how many souls I need to acquire before I can go up one more level. So, bonfires, what else do we do while we're here? Well, with that active humanity there, I could use that for kindling at a bonfire. At this first bonfire that you come to, it's automatically kindled, which means it fills your Estus all the way up to 10 rather than the standard 5. But I'm going to use that humanity, pow! Alright, to become human. So there are a few benefits of playing as a human in the game. The chief one being, and this again is connected to having humanity, as long as you're human, then you can summon AI to come and help you out in the game. You can summon other players as well. I mean, I'm playing the 360 version of this, so there's not likely to be anyone actually around on this unless they're a diehard. But yeah, that's something that comes in really handy later on in the game. So Just have a talk to this dude who I think his name is the Crestfallen Warrior. Just listen to a bit of his jibber jabber.
You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here...
Man, everyone, all of the characters in this game talk like pedophiles. That is terrible, but it is true. So here we go. He's giving you some important story info here about Undead Church and another bell below in Blight Town. You got to get to and ring both of those. So I guess, like, as far as the story is going, that's really all you got to go off. Get up somewhere and ring a bell. Get down somewhere and ring a bell. Okay. Well, thanks. You've been helpful, dude.
To this accursed land of
the other thing, quickly, I was going to mention about humanity just before I move on from that. This is the other thing that sucks about doing it, recording this way, is I don't have my notes, because they're all on my phone, which is also what I'm recording this on right now. So I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants. Exploring is next. Okay. You see that bird up there, our big bird buddy, who dropped us off here. I'll have to get back to explaining about the humanity in a minute. Because I'm doing this voiceover to a pre-recorded video, I've just kind of got to go with the flow. So I apologize, just bear with me. So what I'm going into here is things not to do on your first playthrough. So you're at Firelink Shrine, you're looking around, you see that bird up there, and you think, well, hey, maybe I should go exploring that way. So let's do that. Get up here, you can check out some bird butt, you know, if that's your thing. But just for now, I'm just going to show you picking up this little item around here before we get to of the do's and don'ts of this video. It's a big no-no. Unless you want to truly get punished earlier on in this game, then you should do. So another soul of a lost undead there. You'll notice that we keep picking up these souls, and they can basically, I mean, they can just sit in your inventory until you need the souls, until you need to spend them. I don't know of any benefits of you just having them sat there. They're just there to lose, essentially. If you pop them open as soon as you find them like that, you may as well just save them till you get to a bonfire, use it just before, and then trade it there, or with a merchant or whatever. So anyway, onto the don'ts of this game. You've had a look around there, you've seen there's some items down here. Whoa, this looks tempting. And I don't know any better. Well, here's a big clue, buddy. Touch bloodstain. So that is the game's way of telling you, like, shit has gone down. There goes Patrick Swayze. Now, if you're going to be a real dick about it, then you can go and bait one of these guys into chasing you. Is he going to chase me? Oh, hell yeah, he is. And he is fucking hoofing it, by the way. So, oh, no, that's the wrong way. So, and he's right on my ass. So really, this is just a good way to demonstrate, A, you don't want to go that way. Those skeletons are really gnarly at this point of the game. And B, if you need to reset and get rid of an enemy that is chasing you, a bonfire is a great way to do it. Okay, so, I mean, if you're feeling brave and you do want to go explore that graveyard, you can do a suicide run. There are a few items in there that are maybe worth getting, but I really wouldn't recommend it this early. Now, I'm just going to point out another little don't. See from here? Like, that just... unless you get close to it and you kind of look in, you might miss this little staircase here. So let's just explore it before I tell you. By the way, don't go this way. Have a little look around again, just kind of exercising caution. Now, who dis? You cannot speak. So this is typical of the game. It's backward-ass way of explaining how to do something. You want to reinforce your Estus flask, then you're going to need to get a Firekeeper soul. And that's kind of all you're getting. So basically, you just have to lock that away now in your thinky box. And at such time later on in the game as you do get a Firekeeper soul, then you know where you got to come back to. Now, straight away, I am not good with heights. And just that perspective and there being no ledge there, yeah, not a fan. Okay, now this is just about coming up. Yes, this is all in the benefit of showing you where not to go. Now this right here. Yep, press the wrong button there. Can't use that lever there, but if I step on this and doodle-doo. Okay, so as you'll have noticed, that was the point where these two videos stitched together. That elevator drops down there. There is a door down there. Basically, it's leading you straight to Blighttown, which at this point of the game, RIP, my friend, it is a direct route to punishment and quitting. Oh, that's the point, Adam. Next time you do one of these captures, turn off notifications that your freaking friends are online. Yeah, thanks for that. So anyway, don't go that way, is what I'm saying. And with that now done, I think that is that Firelink Shrine completed? I think it might be. Oh, no, hold on 1 second. Before we go charging up there. Yeah, okay, it looks like we're properly going for it. Then we're setting off on the mission. So, whooah! The backstab trick that we learned before the boss fight. And again, this is just this is kind of easy combat. That's just, there's plenty of space. These guys are coming at you with reasonably slow attacks. Like, as long as you're careful with your shield and you can use the target lock, just rotate around him. Now I'm gonna, like a dickhead, get hit by that. I'm just gonna take out these guys. That guy throwing firebombs at you. He can be a real pain. He shouldn't be, and I should have done that. I should have done that a lot cleaner, to be honest. But what the hey ho. So just take care of this chump. Now that that firebomb dude is out of the way, because if I'd have come straight down here, then he would have just been hoofing those at me, and you don't want that. Another soul of the undead. Keep that in the proverbial bank for when we need to use it. So this is it, guys. Now that these... Oh, you can see that over there. Right, that over there is a special item. You can only get to it by jumping and some precarious walking, which at this point, I don't really think you want to be doing. So let's just go for that one up there instead. That's much nicer. Take a cracked round shield. That I'll never use, but what are you going to do? Another soul. Yeah, so we're really on our way now, guys. This is really the next part of the journey. Take care of this rodent. Normally these guys are a real pain in the ass, but that guy just seems content to just kind of turn around and let you do him in. Right, now just before we leave this area, this is just worth noticing. Can't open this door, it opens from the other side. So that, you know, at some point later on is going to be a shortcut. And really, they are all over the freaking place in this game. And super helpful. So just worth keeping a mental note of where that is. And dun dun dun, Undead Burg, here we go. Welcome to the next part of the game, guys. I'm just going to take care of these clowns. So, yeah, just let me get around that. Take care of this bozo. What was it I wanted to get back to before? Humanity, right. And also dying as well. They were the other two things. See, man, I don't have my notes. I'm really having to scramble my brains here. So, humanity, yeah, you can, if you pop them out of your inventory and you stack them up on your active stats, you know, as the number in that top left corner there. Oh, that's right. I'm just going to explore this little shortcut. Oh, damn it. Man, this is really hard. Trying to sort of squeeze everything in that I need to, but doing it to a pre-recorded tape. Essentially, the more humanity that you have active, like, it increases your stats and the more powerful you are. But also, if you die and then don't recover your items, like your souls and your... See, I forgot to mention this. I'm being a bad narrator, man. Yeah, so if you die and then can't make it back to the same spot you die, if you do, then you can recover and you get your you get the souls that you had back and you get any humanity that you had active back. If you die twice in a row before you reach like your previous bloodstain, then you are effed in the bee. Chumley, I'm afraid. And it's all just completely lost, no getting it back. So that is like the gamble that you run. You can have it active. Let's just... Oh, sneaky! Boom. Yeah, this is a... Again, I'm just kind of following this... After discovering this little hidden area, I'm just kind of seeing it through to completion. Again, with these bozos, shield up, take your time. Oh, rubbish. Excellent. Right, I'll quickly just finish this goddamn thing about death and humanity. So, the more of it that you have active, the more powerful you are, but also you're running a bigger gamble, because if you do lose it like that, then it's all gone. That's just a major kind of, you know, it's part of the fun of the game, the risk. I have no idea where this dude came from. This cheeky little customer. He should not have been there. That was a bit of a shock, but what the hell. So now we've fully explored that shortcut. I've finished my jibber-jabbering about all the boring shit. And we can move on to the final part of Undead Burg. Well, the final part for now, anyway. Sadly, I wish. What the fuck? Yeah, don't think for a second that's the last time you seeing that dude, by the way. Just one of the many great surprises this game throws at you. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, we're nearing the end of this this video and the first part of Undead Burg, the first bonfire. But sadly, we've not seen the last of it. There's a hell of a lot more to explore and to do in this place. The next video, I think I'm going to try and take us right through to the Taurus demon and tackle that bad boy. But first things first. Again, with these guys, like, you should know their attacks by now. They have like 3 basic attacks. There's a big swing. There's the frenzy attack, and they can also do this super lethal jump from miles away. So just watch for that. Watch for them kind of coiling up and getting ready to spring for that. So I wanted to do this all in one go, but I'll just take out that customer. I'm gonna hit the bonfire now, and then just head back for something. Just show you where this is. Get used to the sight of this place, because it is going to be a very familiar location for a good chunk of the next part of you playing this game. You'll see up there, there's a little ladder. There is a little ladder, sir. And you can't get to it for now. But again, just another shortcut. Like, stick that away in your thinky box for later. Now I'm just going to run to this last little area before we call it a day. These guys, these lance-wielding motherfuckers, they're pretty... Again, you just got to take your time with these. Like, watch out for those big attacks. It's okay baiting them to attack you, but I think I might get hit with one in a second, and they fucking gank you, dude. It is not good. So, I'm just trying to get behind him there, give him a few wallops, take care of him. Like I say, don't try not to get both of these two guys swiping for you like that at once, because you'll run out of stamina from blocking them, and eventually you'll just end up getting hoofed. Okay, so say goodbye to that dude. Let's smash through down to this area. Got one final dude to take care of here. Surprise, motherfucker! So just take care of this dude. And I'm just going to show you where this guy is. That's all we're doing. I'm not going to bother spending anything, because I really ain't got that much to spend at this point. But here is the merchant. Someone else. He talks to you like an absolute creep. Now, he's annoying, especially that. Oh, God. But he does sell you tons of cool shit. So it's just worth knowing exactly where this is, because you're going to want to come back here. And in fact, we're probably going to do exactly that in the next video. So yeah, get ready for that. We're going to be going back to see that creepo. Probably buying a bow, some arrows. Who knows? Who even knows at this point? But that is about all we've got to do for this time. So it's been a mission. Hope you've enjoyed it. I'll catch you all next time. Bye, 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 bye.